Set a course, navigator.
Ah, look, there she is. The Brine Razor.
Looks like the Inquisition is interested as well. They might have found your stash already.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Really? Because they've got that ship covered pretty well.
Yes, look. See that cannon there? They didn't even touch it yet.
That's where you put your things?
Of course. Cannons are great for storing valuables.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Now we just have to get to it and shoot it. Allons-y, Ephia. Choose our landing.
My premonition was correct then.
Dear Trihur, I know it has been some time. No.
Are you writing something in your head?
Well, I'm thinking of writing something at least. Yes.
So, what's in that cannon? Ink and parchment?
Close. It's a stack of letters, written between me and a pen pal. Your resurgence here. I. Having the fire near rivals the peak. You know I was never good at making apologies to you. Who writes like that? No, I was never good at.
Are you still thinking of that letter?
I'm just putting words next to each other like a literate toddler.
I don't remember ever seeing you struggling to write, Canoness.
Ready. Me neither.
Do we still need something from this ship?
Where the wind blows.
Treasured memories.
The maiden protects you.
Finish what we wanted to. If there is value,
you still
it's
pack a
mine.
punch. Thank you very much, my dear. It shot my package right out in the open. Let's go and grab it.
The flame has been drawing on this ship forever.
I like long shots. The letters.
That's a hefty bun.
Well, it's only the ones
I don't think I've written half.
once you find. But enough of that. Bien sûr. Let's hear Trehu. Today I went back to the Brine Razor and picked up your letters. I hid them in a cannon as you always did with your things. It worked, of course. The Zealots are too narrow-minded to look for treasures anywhere else than spooky treasure chests. I don't know how I'll continue, but it's a start. J'écoute! Your cues! This is where the fun begins.
Time. Aye. Something strange is in there.
I like long shots.
Back to fishing!
I suppose I'll have to read through them once again. As you command. Bisous.
So what's this?
I just composed a...
For my...
Yes. You know, it was like all my...
I can imagine.
Well, when I became undead, I found that was...
So you have...
Seen? No, I've never...
Did you ever plan to meet...
You know, from the treasure I'd amassed. But these are dreams of the past.
Memories to
So, in my letter, I've apologized for not... I hope with that.
Well, if you think that's what's best...
I need someone to deliver my letter all the way to... Sure as the storms.
Still breathing. Still sane. Ahoy, Marley.
Oh,
Indeed. I'll call in the vic...
I expect.
It would be far easier if I... Then again... Once more onto the breach. How we... I believe you. The court...
Grave.
Huh. The future calls. Pinkos,
Assistance?
I need a judge.
A judge?
I can count on...
Count on me.
The crow flies.
Oh, look who... The yellow... No, it's not...
You are here.
Oh.
Let's get a better view.
Pirates, skeleton.
Sorry. You don't...
Permission to remain tied. The prosecution.
Today we've gathered on the account... During the investigation, the...
Objection, Your Honor! Misrepresentation of our story.
Sustained.
Significant. And one of the...
And that.
A moment, Pinkos. If Pete and the Nameless One true, yet there was... Therefore... Please display...
Abominable.
Now, Pinkos. You're missing but
My... Ha! That leaves...
No, Pinkos, you... The victim himself.
Contagion.
Ooh.
Daringly drink.
Huh?
Could it be that he's urging us to drink the rum?
Approved.
The judge orders...
As it so happened.
Objection. The...
Ah.
A bit... The rum on the Marley...
Inequality.
Indeed. When one that held the poisoned rum, a third bag. I wonder how on a ship where You've watered down the skeleton's rum and kept the best, which would mean a
Pete's fallen asleep.
Another You have heard. What is your...
In the case of the illiterate... As a punishment, I order the victim to act. In the case of the bad rum, Pete,
Pinkos,
where it will, the court is adjourned.
I've seen it happen. Enjoying the rum?
The little...
Ha!
I...
Since I've known you, you have been but you never once denied me a smoke. Look, Pinkos, for what it's worth, you're not a bad...
You do have a... Have you ever considered...
I do, right? Very rare.
I always saw it as a way to be... Admittedly...
Eternity can...
We may...
Navigator. We've arrived, Canoness. Now, are you certain that someone here is willing to deliver that letter for you?
Willing? Ah! Unlikely. But he'll go, I'm sure of it.
Do you know where he resides?
He lives right here in the slums.
I suppose we just go there and knock on the door.
Exactement, Ifia. Now our landing, if you will. I need ammunition. As you command. Hey, hey!
Gael?
It has. I need you to carry a letter.
Ah, Gael, you know...
Eh oui, you're a smuggler. You've always used these... So,
Ah, you know me. The Inquisition knows all my disguises, so...
and some cidre.
If you don't...
I do, very...
How long has it been?
Aye. Et les canons. Magnifique. There you go, Aramtis.
A simple acolyte? What do you take me for?
A man who has run out of disguises and is trapped in his little shack on the outskirts of Angler's Grave?
Well... But the acolytes lack authority. I'll be questioned immediately. Please, bring me a commissarius, huh?
I swear, if you're just sending me around to entertain yourself...
You know I'd never annoy you on purpose, Gael.
Knowledge seeks understanding. Intent is key.
Swiftly. Remember the day. Marvelous.
Ah, that is perfect. Just give me a moment. The trousers are a bit tight.
Please take your time. It's not like this town is sprawling with Inquisition zealots. D'accord.
Best not forget, yes?
Ah, that suits me.
I don't have...
No.
Your warehouse, eh?
Well, first of all,
Sure. And the warehouse?
it's in the mid.
Well, just know it...
How bad can it? So, if she writes back, where do I find you?
I don't think she'll respond.
Ah, I see. And I presume that means you won't write any more letters to her either.
Since when are you interested in my personal tidings?
Just for planning purposes.
Well, you'll have to plan without me in the future.
I think I was mistaken.
That won't be a challenge. This is not the kind of labor suited for a
Yes, sir.
Oh, had a little nap there. Do you plan to end your relationship with Triru because of the curse?
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Gael. I'm a thief, not an idiot. There were times I couldn't even hang my coat on the wall before you had finished your reply. But since you got that hole in your belly, you haven't talked about her once until now. It would be a pity, you know, considering how passionately you wrote to each other.
You saying that you read my letters too?
What do you expect me to do? Sailors are boring, and the trip takes forever.
If there was anybody else who'd be willing to go, I'd shoot you into the ocean right here and now.
I know, ma chérie. I know.
Let's not ask for permission.
Perhaps if we had a clue where to look.
On the right.
Do you ever
Don't
clean
get
this
too
thing?
comfortable. D'accord.
Why not use my power? I'll remember.
Bien sûr.
Say, Gael,
You know I never cared. It's her mind and her...
and how do you think
That's different.
different?
It's different because I'm...
Vraiment? Because, sure, you are soul-infused and inhuman,
My heart has a...
but your soul...
Don't you have things?
Oh yes, loads. Okay, got it all.
Quelle surprise!
At your...
Let's capture this moment in time. Sure as the storms.
Oh, too
Let
much.
me
I
remind
like
you.
long shots.
There we are.
I don't...
I see.
You still...
Nah.
D'accord. Aye. One
Back
last...
to deck.
Hey, Marley, I want to talk.
If we must, Navigator.
Back to the drawing board, it seems. Damn you, Iantis. Let's not ask for permission. Dear Trio, but after all, I've avoided writing.
Your letter.
Yes. And I need to get to New Crockper.
I'll have a dinghy ready.
Sure as the storms.
What's in it for me? I'll be there soon.
I am listening.
I know how much it hurts, but what you're trying to do, that's...
I remember every time I'll never hear his voice again. I'm sorry, Navigator.
I told you I was a war orphan, yeah? I'm from Port Royal. I'm one of the few... I saw my family burn to ash. Most of them died. When we sailed away, all I thought was, I've closed that wound a long time ago.
You were one of the orphans that...
I saw him lose his hand and all. He made jokes about it later. Don't worry, eh? Look, I'll just put it in me. That's when I wanted to be like him. A true...
Perhaps. I was too quick. I will reconsider our previous...
The verdict is clear.
I'll hold on to what is mine. Will it yield coin? Navigator,
Sure, Quinn.
have you thought about my...
Offer? What offer?
When you first brought me back, I showed interest...
You're serious?
Ah, if there's one thing my...
If there's nothing else...
Ah, no, wait.
No, of course.
That's what I thought, you know... Oh, what? Damn it! If...
Curses.
Ah, aren't we all? Ah, maybe one of the skeletons got their hands on my stuff. Wouldn't know how, but it never hurts to check. Let's see if any one of them is acting strangely. It will be dealt with. Ah, the ornaments are beautiful. Good to have it back, but still... Now, mice. Ah! It's a deal, then. Marley?
Quentin,
No, nothing. Or would be.
are these belongings...
You-
So, yeah.
yes. One of the skeletons was... Do you think they could have pried...
No, I would be aware.
Yeah. Ordinarily.
I'll keep my tent.
I will. Well, not much to do for now. Let's hope that Marley finds something before more damage is done.
Opportunity calls. No second thoughts, eh?
Aye! How can I help?
Hey, Quint.
Shh!
What kind of...
Fish! I'm treasure. At least I would have. So,
You know, in my experience,
well, I could explain all this to you.
which would...
Nothing major, I assure.
No.
Why not?
I can't trade you my soul.
Sure you can. The hilt is gold. Besides, it looks quite uncomfortable.
The sword keeps me tethered. Pull it out and my back...
Oh, so
Aye, and that's just if I pull it out. Another cursed tried once, and I still don't know. I guess we each have some strange quirk to our swords.
rather it sits on my competent shoulders, and that's why I'm the only one.
Treasure hunter.
Well, I wish.
Much obliged.
There are no limits. I like these odds.
Where to, navigator?
Please let me out. It is so boring here.
You are accused of the impersonation of a commissarius. While the maiden bids us all to show mercy, these charges represent the highest order of crime. Now, once again, do you confess?
Let me think. No, I don't.
So much for a nice relaxing stroll along the beach.
Should I send more crew?
No, thank you. I'll get him out myself. It seems that his ship is stuck in a dead calm just outside the harbor. Luckily, that looks like a manageable distance to me. Bien sûr. future, Marley.
Whoa.
Can't stand them.
Back up. Good. Bien sûr. This is going to...
Finally, there you are. Oh, I was afraid I had to get out of here on my own.
Ah, I would have liked to see you try.
You've got a letter for me, or is this just a rescue mission?
Here it is.
Very good. And how do I get on the trading vessel? I've paid for my passage, but I don't think they'll turn back to harbor just for me.
Ah, they won't have to. I have my carol.
Well, all right.
Your fuse. Long this is where... The landing could be a bit rough. Get... You're a good friend.
Don't worry, Gael. You've provided me with
What?
nothing.
I dare you, Auntie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah.
Let's see what...
Dear trio, I heard it once said that, but after I've avoided writing as I've written before. It may be hard to believe. The cannon, however, will only shoot people. For a long time it was hard, but I think it was. I hope you can forgive me. It has been a long while. Bisous, Gael.
Oh, how hard.
P.S. If it seems to have been tampered with, give Arantis...
Oh, damn. Does anybody here happen to have any wax?
There is not much more I can do. I will have to look at the mirror again. Sure as the storms.
Feel better now?
Oui.
Think she'll reply?
Ah,
Doesn't seem to but.
happy. Let me face... It worked?
Indeed it.
Thank you, Marley.
I'm glad.
Well, I'll get back to work.
Come to me if you're free, Navigator. I have a few things to say.
No second thoughts, eh?
How can I help?
What are you up to, Gael?
Oh, you know, just...
You sound more...
I find accepting who and what you are has a very...
Was it that bad?
When I became what... So I just stopped reaching out.
And that's changed?
Ah, no. She may, of course, still never answer.
Well, I hope she...
Thank you, if...
Consider it done. Blink.
Do you have any idea where the rum has gone?
Navigator. The captain was never shackled by them. When we find the Time Soul,
Marley?
something's wrong.
Marley! You.
How's your day going?
Well, well.
Today's recipe will be...
My body thinks. try.
I found a little help too. I will.
Not if I... Now we're getting Virgilio, I need you right now.
Calmatevi, signora. I await you at the usual spot.
From here to there.
Animals. Got any favorites?
Turtles. Oh, answer original.
I must say,
Spare me.
my...
One last... Good work, Jester. Jester?
Is that you, Navigator? I don't know how you got here, but I need your help. Come now.
I like it already. Estelle!
She was under Ignatius. Could I already broke the...
I don't think so. I like these odds.
Ignatia is forcing me to create a pathway through the below.
How do I...
Too late, Navigator. Open the gates. So, this is how you flee from my... Alas, I've come for different insight.
Do something, Navigator.
Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul.
Straight to the point.
Pointless. My will is unbreakable. I can feel you tinkering, ship. Do you seek to waste time? Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman... Pointless. My will is unbreakable. Look at you, flaunting this power you were given, trying to avoid loss and pain. Pointless. My will is unbreakable. You cannot wound me. You cannot stop me. Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhumans. Pointless.
Fire thrall!
Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Shit betrays it. Nobody takes... Unleash! Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul. How easily the ship betrays its weakness.
No second thoughts, eh?
Come, fragment. Grant me the knowledge you have gained. I see. So Mordecai made you the key.
I'll be
Very
there
well.
soon.
Stumble through your final tests, pirates. I will await you at the end.
Free.
Pointless.
Fire thrall!
Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your hope. Nobody to unleash.
Now
Do you
we're
hear
getting
it,
somewhere.
little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul. How easily the ship betrays its weakness. Nobody to unleash! Do you hear it, little cursed? The desperation in your host's inhuman soul.
Straight to the
How
point.
easily the ship betrays its weakness. Come, fragment. Grant me the knowledge you have gained.
Consider it done.
I see. So Mordecai made you the key.
Aye.
Very well. Stumble through your final tests, pirates. I will await you at the end.
Why can't I resist?
Infuriating. How long I've spent devising any human soul would have accepted Mordecai's death by now. But not... You never needed to face grief, loss... Do you understand now? It's not the... It is your inability to...
She's gone, Navigator.
There was nothing I could do.
I know, Navigator. Come to me, Navigator.
Aye.
I can't forget.
Don't let Ignatia turn your head around.
But she's right. How do I fight this, Navigator?
That's for you to... When we find the I'll be there soon.
They all seek my riches. It will be dealt with. Monkey! Marley!
Yes, if I was any less...
Ah! First someone steals my coat.
It reeks of...
As far as I could...
You ought to interview the...
Pete, and the name...
The heavy thing seems to lie at their feet. Don't let their foolery blind you, though.
Ooh! Finders keepers, right? If there is value, it's mine. Ooh.
Quentin!
Greetings!
What brings you in?
Someone used the time I was without a pearl to take cursed...
Pete? Most definitely.
Well, I did...
Should we just tell him who... All right, it was the raccoon.
The what?
He means the monkey.
Estelle! Strangely helpful they were.
Quentin, can you talk to me for a second?
Yeah?
Look, I found these nice earrings, but since I...
Ah, my earrings have unbalanced. Wait, I'll get them.
Would you like to be...
Depends.
Not the one you're thinking.
Well...
They're involved.
But I have to be on my way.
Sure.
Nobody takes what's mine. Golden... Yes! Returning them means giving them... Most importantly, what... You want to trade... You stole it, you don't... all right. Well, I'm sure there's some trinket... There's no prize that will make... Look, what about this deck? And, for good measure, I'll throw... The skull is... Look, let's end this here. Just don't, for goodness sake, put the pen in... Well, I've got a conundrum here. No one has any authority over that little chip. Ah, come on, Quentin. You always found a way to barter yourself out of a pickle. Just give it some time.
I like... it already.
Ah, another mirror, eh?
What do you mean?
Last time he had me look at a mirror, he tried to convince me that his beard was more impressive. You try maintaining your facial hair with a knife.
You're not here to admire yourself.
Ah, Ah, that sounds...
We're folk of the sea, we put rum in. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew.
Boggin' captain. Jolly sea! There's Greg!
Are we picking up some old...
Friends, they're from the old crew who threw me overboard, tied to the anchor. And when they did, they sang that. So if you'll excuse me.
You want to go on?
Aye.
No second thoughts, eh?
Set a course, navigator.
Here we are. Now let's see what this bamboots are doing. Huh? Why is he snoring on the beach?
Is that one of the scoundrels who threw you overboard?
Indeed. And there is the other one. Out cold too. I think I'll sneak up on them and send them to the below with my anchor.
You want me to catch them drifting through the below? They will likely perish.
Ah, they'll be fine. They don't deserve much better considering what they've done to me.
I'll try to be gentle then. Be on your guard though. I see some Inquisition thralls sleeping as well. Knowing this place, there may be more to this.
We're folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. That's what we do, that's why we live. What was the second verse? Good thought, but in my tongue, drink doesn't rhyme with sea. What do you mean I speak a clunky language? You're the one with 6 different words for salt. You picked the right bone. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Gotta clean this place sometime. Back on it.
The prognosticars will hear of this.
Let's go under a bit. Nothing. Here comes the first one, Marley.
Got him. He's still sleeping.
Just have one of the skeletons give him a hearty slap to the cheek. That'll reinvigorate him.
I don't think he'll heed your attempts at waking.
Yes, he'll be sleeping for a while.
Of course you lot are involved. How long is this spell gonna last?
I think for 500 years.
Wasn't this one for eternity?
Ah, yes, it lasts for eternity. Can you wait that long, little anchor man?
Eternity? Of course not. Are you daft?
Well, if you insist.
There is a remedy here on top of us. If you can get to it, it shall be yours.
There is no direct footpath to the remedy. Neither does a bridge connect to it.
I might be able to reach there through the below. Strange. We must carry the light. My power lies below. Depths have released me. I'll step.
Very impressive, little anchor man.
I hope these herbs taste horrible.
Like the feet of a very sweaty person, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was more like time.
Ha! Somebody's soon going to find out. Why did you put them out anyway?
Ah, they got so loud when they found their stash of rum burned away.
So we thought it better they never speak again.
Pure dead brilliant. The dead. My power lies. The turtles would like that. Down you go.
And cold. Sleeping as well. Sure you don't want me to feed them to the skeletons?
Aye, quite sure. There's something I need from them before they're dealt with.
Do what you see fit, shipwright.
All right, got all we came for. Let's get out of here. Aye.
I stand ready.
Step on a shell or two. Finally, time to weigh anchor and set sail. Let me put that remedy to use. Pure dead brilliant! Affirmative.
Oh, your mouth. Say, Greg.
Morning, fella. That's what I get as a... after you keel-hauled me with an...
John. Mercury.
See, that's the thing. I'm only...
Sir Reginald. Shut it, Greg.
Ah, you shite! Play dumb with me one...
There. Right. I saw it. Well, so we...
And started what? What's up with you two?
It seems the remedy the twins supplied us with was only a temporary
These skeletons here have obscure mannerisms.
That explains a lot.
What's in it for me?
Recently I saw one that's tried to
Mercury,
eat fish
at the
bait.
ready.
Keelhauled? That's up.
As I wasn't good, old captain of the filibuster was a good lad. So, they tied first I Greg, George and Rose. So, let's get to... Marla, can you ask you...
I'll see what I...
Golden greetings. If there is value, it's mine.
Quentin.
Indeed.
You still want it?
Nah. Can't you just tell it?
The monkey's soul is its own, which means a clever set, which unfortunately makes her...
Do you know any other...
Yes, luckily, on several occasions, Mordecai was able...
And what were they?
For the same reasons I just told you. I have purged, but... Old girl...
Gertrude?
She will.
Ah! An offer I can't refuse. Gertrude?
Sir Reginald,
It's quick.
I apologize.
The Marley said you'd know...
Always after new recipes, aren't you?
But, what?
Oh, there are things stuck.
Oh! Not right now. Tight lines.
Oh, yes. That's the spot.
Ill boy.
Very good. There's just one left.
No, I'm still recovering.
Oh,
Oh, no one.
oh, splendid.
And the other one?
So
The monkey.
I believe she just substitutes plates with them. So yes, black moss on.
I remember John's fish, Sir Reginald.
Send the fish, my...
I can't talk to Sir Reginald unprepared. I have to think about what I can offer him for his soul crab shells.
Consider it done.
Where to, navigator?
That's what we do, that's how we live.
It is a catchy tune.
Yeah, I've had that earworm since forever. Now, Rosaline, where could you be?
We could inquire of the graveyard keeper, Yolanda. She's been burying corpses in this town since she was a little girl. She ought to know newer faces round here. Alternatively, we could get hold of the Inquisition's immigration register.
Ah, yes. They keep it in their bloody outdoor office near the slums. Marvellous. Two dreadful choices. Would you do me the honours, Athea?
I never forget.
Ah, sure as the tides. Excuse me, madam.
Ah, you're part of the Marley.
No, the Marley said you know the faces of...
Mostly the dead, but...
A while ago, two men and a...
That's not...
Ah, right. Former rum...
Singing rum runners? Ah!
That's the end down the road. I'll have... The turtles would like that.
Let me remind you.
It's good to be remembered.
I thought
Tragic
so.
life.
I can't stand their talk.
The prognostica. When...
Ah! Merlin's fins. That might be her.
It seems the Inquisition got hold of her first.
It'll be hard to get her out of there, so it's probably easiest if she takes the same route as Greg and George.
I will catch her in a very gentle manner.
Let me talk to her to be sure it's her.
Let's peruse some minds.
Where are they hiding? A day off. Will it yield?
Serves you right.
Ah! Salt Creek! I on your side.
Ah, you're the one that got rid of these idiots.
Right.
Good on you. Name's Rob.
Ah!
Just a sing. Sit yourself.
That's definitely Rosaline. Marley, I'm going to send her your way if that's all right.
It is.
Ah, glad.
Burn these weeds.
Best not forget, yes?
This must have
Having
a reason.
is better than wanting. The line is sturdy. Lights out.
Make sense of it.
Tight lines. It will be dealt with.
Was it the curse? Or merely
Hook, line, and sinker.
it was meant to be, I suppose. Nothing to it.
Better old than sorry. Got a Marley?
I have.
Good. Let's hope that the trip didn't mess with her vocal cords too much.
She's currently unconscious. I'll try to hold her that way until you arrive.
Jolly good. Time to get out of here then.
I presume that last good high tobacco getting stale.
These
Time
travels
away,
are
I'm
so
sexy.
unbecoming to me.
Ah, the whole crew back again. Let's see how they're holding up. Aye! Greg, Joe,
You're that sing.
John Hughes Mercury in the flesh, or what's
This.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, is that?
What do you want?
Ha! Revenge? I brought you here to sing for.
What?
Don't even mad. That shanty is the. I walked along the bottom of the. So, if it's the last.
Okay.
All of us in. Now, I'll. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sand. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sands. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship. We're proud of this barred, feed captives to shards. We're proud of this barred, feed captives to shards. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boats.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boats.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black. That's what we did, that's why we live. What's a mighty crew? Now without a ship. Beautiful. One might just be able to. Ah, I've got what I want from you. No sense. For what it's worth. Now.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, that.
Really? Thanks.
Marley, would you do me the. Yes, right, Sir Reginald. Let's get back to that mirror then.
It appears someone has
Let's go,
pilfered
Sir
my
Reginald.
tobacco.
Now, what's a fella?
Get in that too.
Yeah.
You just have.
Well, then.
You're certain?
Yes.
You know, no one would back.
Ah, don't get me wrong. And I assure you, no good. Most importantly, speaking of that,
Navigator, come by when you have time. I have something to discuss.
Opportunity calls. Now we're getting somewhere.
That's what... Nah, I'm telling you the... Yeah, finally! Unfortunately, it just happened to be so effective.
Wasn't it once a mighty...
Yeah. Now come, Sir Agent. Yeah! Grow!
No second thoughts, eh?
How can I help?
Aha! What are you...
Working.
Huh?
Yes?
I said absence of...
Yes. Meet me.
I'd look...
I feel my luck today.
I'll be there soon.
Cards later.
Oh, is that...
I have made a
At your serve.
Come.
No second... Where are we?
The deepest hold, where I keep my most treasured memories. Only the captain ever set foot in here.
Shouldn't there be more memories here?
There were. I moved them further down. You're almost there, Navigator.
I'll be there soon. You are hunting Black Eye Mo...
The captain's...
What is a treasure to a pirate, eh? I'll help you find your captain. Preposterous. 2.5.
1.
2 shares. Hurry now.
Fine.
A fear... I didn't expect to find this down here.
I think it has earned a spot.
Always move forward. Reapers.
A shrine to my very first memory.
Why am I...
I need your help.
What?
I cannot fight against myself. Every time I think of the... I won't let that happen, Navigate.
Well, you'll have to do that with...
The captain gave you a mission.
This can't be what...
And yet, it is what must be done.
Marley, what do you...
I have you and the crew to make new memories. Now, please.
Fine.
Hello there, ship.
Who are you?
The name's Black.
What's the captain?
It's, I'll be your guide together. We'll make an...
I see.
Aye. How about the Red Marley?
Very well.
You know what, Marley? I think I have a better idea.
Navigator.
Let's make another pact. When we find the treasure and face Ignatius, I'm your navigator. I can...
If I succumb to it...
Mordecai already made that. What's a little... Well now, crisis averted, and one more task left to go. Are you watching, Jester? This must be right up your alley.
Navigator, we have a full crew and the mirror has been satisfied. A final message from the captain awaits us.
I'll be there soon. Through space and time, I'm honing in.
So, you've mastered. I hit the trick. Approach the island.
That small eye. Let's gather. Well,
Let's get this.
Ah, yes. There'll be gold, yeah? Keep your head.
Vulgarities aside.
You can write your fic.
Aye. Once we arrive on Mon, there will be gold. But also...
that is what Ignatius. Mordecai has prepared us for what's to come. With our help, the Marley will...
I want you all on this mission.
And we...
Got a good head in my chest. If there is value, it's mine. Greetings. Ah! St. John!
Told you, Quentin. It's just a blip. But I'm sure you have.
Oh, now
He's even less for sale.
Yeah, of course. You told me that before.
Sure.
I've thought long and hard about what to offer you, and well...
Ha! That's Sir. It's original as a knight, not a trader.
That's unexpectedly kind.
Ah, don't mind us. Catching a
Finders
breeze,
keepers.
feeling the breeze.
Aye, let's do
Quentin,
some sparring.
a skeleton has fallen overboard. I presume under the influence of one of your curses. Please see to it.
Estella's hit again. Let's get to it. It will be dealt. Hook, line, and sinker. There you go.
Fine.
Oh, and you got... Why don't you just hand it over to me?
Yeah.
Grimoire. Now, I was... An offer I can't refuse. Golden greetings, you two.
Quentin, what? You think he's here?
Huh?
Of course. Yep.
I'm not even going to offer.
It'll be yours
Oh, here it comes.
after you've met with...
And?
And? No and?
Ah. Yeah, without offer, I'll get back to you.
And? No ands, Pete. Hey! Again, nothing?
The rod reaches far. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Lights out.
Good work, Quentin. Oh, and what? The raccoon, monkey, likes her meal practically. That's right, Pete. I'll give you the best.
Thanks for the advice. Ah. Again, far too friendly for them two. But I'll take it. Let's drench that stuff in grog and then give it to Estelle in a while. Nobody takes what's mine.
Where to, navigator?
My, would you look at that?
Yes, we made it. Kuma, look! Dragons!
I suppose those are more statues than actual dragons.
The real dragon is hiding. We must find out where he's sleeping.
I can't help but notice the fire thralls are here as well.
How did they get here? We took the compass.
That camp wasn't built yesterday. Your Salazar is still one step ahead of us.
So let's catch up fast. Now get us there, Aethia-san.
Not many options here. I'll bring us close to the Inquisition camp. No second thoughts, eh? Here we are.
Huh? Oh, the compass. It's pointing to that stone garden near the dragon's head. You're right, Kuma.
For the dead.
Let's follow it and keep our eyes open.
Need some. You wanna hide, yeah?
What do you make of this island, Marley?
The air is thick with soul energy. Whatever created this island, it has ties to the curse.
It's not real. Like a memory of home, or half of one.
If this is a memory, then someone has a strange way of remembering.
I'm losing track of time.
Aye.
I'll have to note that down.
Ah, souls from the ground.
What's that? Yes, a good memory. Little islands in a sea of sand.
Anything about this strike? They do seem rather...
No, look.
Perhaps.
Oh, I see. The garden and the island are the same.
But something is missing from the garden. There are dragons all around us, but the garden has no dragons.
I see. That does make sense in a strange way.
I told you, it's a puzzle.
I believe there's a peculiar dragon statue rather close by.
And that statue wants to be at the garden. Let's help it out. The Corsair is hunting.
The statue is ours. Now where do we put it?
Oh, I know. It's the leftmost island.
And how would you know?
You're smart, Marley-san. You know.
Is it the shape of the dragon?
Nope.
Then it is the number of appendages.
Wrong.
Oh, I see. It's the way its peculiar soul energy is drawn to a suspicious lack thereof in the leftmost area of the stone garden.
It's the blue scales, dummy.
What? Why?
Look how shiny blue the little dragon's scales are. And the dragon on the left island loves water.
It does?
Aye, look, it has coral all over it. And it's looking at a little lake.
I cannot refute your logic. I still like my explanation better.
Let's do it, Kuma. Still now. Got it! Blue dragon statue on Water Dragon's island. That was right, yes? Whoa! Huh?
Any idea what it's saying?
It's speaking Japanese. Challenge. Ring the bell or gong?
Ask for a gong and it shall appear.
Let's go there and ring it. This is fun. Riddles and puzzles, tricks and tests.
I wonder, what would the Inquisition want with this island, if not to destroy it?
They're following him. Salazar, he wants the dragon's wish too.
Rather unusual for a fire thrall to lust after such otherworldly magic.
We can't let him have it. We must be smarter than him.
I'll be there soon. What a strange place this is.
Rice fields, village huts. It really is a memory of home.
You think it's the dragon? Maybe it remembers a place like this.
Or maybe it's sleeping and we're wandering through its dreams. It always works. Watch me, Sensei. Ready?
There's the gong, and lots of zealots around. What does it say?
It says, ring the gong. But it sounds a little sad.
Maybe ringing the gong will make it happy.
Thanks for helping. Can't catch me. The little island. It's glowing. Whoa.
What's wrong?
The compass on my wrist, it's spinning. Huh? Find my little brothers. Seek my older brother. Tell him your wish. Ah! The compass needle stopped.
Perhaps there are
Well, well.
But there is a wish at the end. For each of us, yes?
We'll have to take your word for it. Besides, be that as it may, you best return to me now.
Goodbye, Dragon Sama.
Best not forget, yes?
Yes, good plan.
A nice bauble.
The Corsair is hunting. Don't stay behind, Kuma.
Come to the map table, little stowaway. Bring your compass.
I'll be fast. Leave it to me. This is...
What are you?
Don't tell me.
What's going on here?
I followed the magic pull. However,
if you want to learn something, you have to do it. That's what Takuma-sensei always said.
Well, that would be my...
That is indeed...
Ha! We...
Don't mention it.
New crockery? Come, Kuma. Let's catch...
I'm not sure I can make...
I admit she's not what I'd imagine. She'd make a pretty good nap.
Don't give me
Got a good head in my chest. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Ah! As I said, my skull is black. Now, I've... No, thank you. I have... All right, but what's... Now, how... Let's reel it in. Lights out. Not yet. Finders keepers. Right. Come fishy fishy. That's my head, thank you very much. Now please. Careful waving it around like... You could get yourself a... Yeah. Now please. Good. I finally got all my things back. The only thing left to do is speak to Pete and the Nameless One. I don't want nobody spreading the word that I'm not holding up the ends of my bargains. in.
Oh, but it's not just.
Oh, that's all you want?
Oh, yes.
You know I'm not one.
We're most obliged.
But then... It's a deal then. Those fellows. Someday the Marley has to remind me how they got here in the first place. Well, let's see to the
Come
old
on.
woman then.
Pretty please?
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
Ah, Quinn.
Ah, hello. Say that again.
What do you do?
No, I mean...
Well, of course, Quentin.
Faith, she could have blown my head into bits. Explains why the... Oh.
Estelle gave you that. I'll have. For the.
Yeah, so please go up.
And then they were. They might think that. Ah. But I know that you